Bringing the news and information you need from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood. This is a special edition of Comcast Newsmakers.
Hi, Spiro Kent with you on this edition of Comcast Newsmakers with a waterfall behind us and that beautiful sound. And with us, Pat Morgan, smooth sailing executive and life coach, and she's going to tell us how we can accomplish the goals that we set as far as our resolutions in 2009.
Hi, Spiro. That's one of my favorite subjects to talk about.
I tell you, everybody starts off the new year saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. If you've got goals, there's a set way to actually accomplish that goals, and we're going to teach people today on how to do that. Now, first of all, you've got to figure out what you want to do, right?
That's very true. If you don't know where you're going, how will you know when you get there?
I like that saying.
Yes, you've got to clarify your goal, crystal clear. Understand exactly what you're wanting to create so that we know how to move forward in the coaching
You might want the result, but you don't know how to get there, and that takes a little bit of self-analysis, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and just exploring and allowing yourself to daydream a little bit about what's possible for you. The other thing that we need to do is clear some of the obstacles that are in the way. A lot of times you can't move forward because you've got some things that are stopping you or taking up your time and space. And these are things like clutter. We all know what that is. Mm-hmm. Closets that are full of things we need to get rid of, papers that need to be filed or thrown away.
Now is that something, as far as the way you keep your closet and the papers on your desk, is that something you need to kind of address?
Well, if you're wanting to create something new in your life and you don't have any more space or time in your life for something new to come in, then it's really hard to create something else.
Let's take a look at a step-by-step basis. First of all, what do you need to do?
The first step is you need to clarify your goal. You need to figure out what you want to accomplish. Then from there, you need to write it down and put it in a place where you can see it every day so that you don't forget what it is. Then you've got to create a clear strategy so that you have a roadmap to follow to take you to your goal.
And how specific can that strategy be?
How specific?
Right.
The roadmap that you follow?
Right.
Well, as specific as you want to make it. You want to break your goal down into the smallest steps so that you'll be able to do something every day for your dream. If you don't clarify the steps that you're going to take, then it becomes too overwhelming.
Interesting. Yeah. So if you have those goals set up on your bathroom mirror, so to speak, and you take a look at them on a regular basis, what does that do to your mind as far as accomplishing that goal?
Well, it keeps your goal top of mind and keeps you focused on what you want to create. It reminds you that you've committed to something that you want to produce in your life, something that you want to change or create a new outcome in your life. And then it reminds you that you have a plan and strategy and you want to take action toward it.
Do you sometimes start out with the results that you want to accomplish first, and then you backtrack from there to how to get there?
Mm-hmm. That's a great way to look at it. We look at where you are today and where you're wanting to go, and then we develop a strategy that will take you from here to there. So, but the idea
coming up with that strategy, is that the tricky part?
Well, it depends on what the goal is. Together we co-create that agenda. That's not something that I do for my clients. We do it together because we do this based on what's going to work for you. Playing to your strengths, helping you be your best every day so that success is not a struggle. This doesn't have to be hard. You're going to put some effort in, certainly, to reach a goal, but you can take all of the struggle and the strain out of getting to your goal and make it easier. All right.
I guess the next step after coming up with the roadmap is implementation, right?
You actually have to do something.
It's great having a great roadmap, but you've got to follow that roadmap.
It's true. Yeah, you've got to get into action and you've got to take consistent action. And that's why we work together on a consistent basis. It's kind of like going to the gym. If you sign up for the gym and you don't go and work out regularly, you don't get the results. So with coaching, we meet on a regular basis to check in on your progress and make sure that you're doing the things you promised to do to get you to your goal.
Is it measurable?
It depends on what your goal is. It should be measurable. You should know what you're working toward and what you want to get.
And you're saying you got to do something every day towards that goal. And could this be a professional goal or a personal goal?
It could be any goal. Yeah, and by doing something every day towards your goal, it might be something as simple as just spending time thinking about your goal and keeping it clear in your mind. You may not be out doing something.
And just making sure that you get there eventually. And of course, you've got to implement it and then follow up, right?
Follow up,
Pat Morgan, our guest this hour on Newsmakers, smooth sailing executive and life coaching, telling you how to start off 2009 in the right way. I'm Spiro Kent.
The preceding has been a special presentation of Comcast Newsmakers from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood. And now, back to CNN Headline News.